Hey everyone, happy Monday morning and welcome to Bow Making Monday. I am Ashley Greenwood from Three Little Greenwoods Creations, and today we got a box to open and lots of bows to make. So come on in and let me know, where are you watching from this rainy, drizzly Monday morning here in South Carolina? Excuse me. I hope you're having a beautiful sunshiny day. So let's see. I got a box in the mail. I had a floral supply company, reach out to me a couple of weeks ago asking if they could send me some ribbon. And of course, I said, yes, I would love to have some ribbon from your company. So I got a box that we're going to open together. This box is from Floral Supply Syndicate. Now, I already opened it because I couldn't wait, but here is their company name. I hope it's not backwards. Floral Supply Syndicate. Let's see what they sent me. First off, there's a catalog, and I love a catalog, guys. I know that we are all in a new age where everything is online, but there is just something about holding a catalog in your hands and really like pouring through it and looking at all of the things. Now, this is a wholesale only company, but if you have your business license, you should look them up. Floral Supply Syndicate. Okay, guys? So here's what they sent to me. They sent me these 3 bundles of coordinating ribbon, and this is what we're going to use this morning to make some bows. So just like what I do, I look at my focal ribbon, I pull out the colors, I always choose a plaid, a stripe, or both, and a solid. So here's our first ribbon combination that we're going to make. And then the classic lemons with some sweet little bees and daisies. I love the ombre ribbon on here, so we're going to try that out. And we've got some mermaid ribbon. How fun is that? Oh my goodness. Super excited to make these bows together. So come on in. Let me know where you are watching from and what you're doing. If you are watching this video on Facebook, you're watching the replay, and I would still love to know, what are you up to today? And where are you watching from? Good morning, Kelly Rollins Ray. I'm so excited you're here. Hello from London, England. That is exciting. So I am a former kindergarten teacher turned wreath maker, turned small business owner, and now I am sharing my love of teaching and wreath making with all of you. So today is Bow Making Monday. That's the day we make lots of bows together. Good morning, Christine. Good morning, New Jersey and Virginia Beach. This is an easy bow maker. This is my favorite tool, one of my favorite tools in my wreath making workshop. This is what I use to make all of the bows in my Etsy shop. It just holds it together. Super awesome. Love it. This one came from my grandmother, so it looks a little bit different. The ones that you can find on Amazon that are in my Amazon storefront looks just a little bit different, but it's the same thing. Oh my goodness, Becky is cleaning. She's taking a break right now to hang out with us. Let's start with the floral ribbon combination that they sent. I like how she tied them all up together. Super cute. So let's talk about how you coordinate ribbons. People are always so curious at how it's done. First, you choose a focal ribbon. So this floral print is the focal ribbon. And then you're going to pull the colors from this to coordinate with the other 2. I had a great trip. Thanks for asking. We just got back from a fun friends couples weekend. And it was pretty awesome. It was nice to hang out with some grown-ups for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's open all these up. These are my most favorite scissors. They come in a pack of 3 on Amazon. Really inexpensive. They're Bioms. Or biams, whatever. I can't pronounce them, but they're really good. Let's cut all of these open. One more. This green is pretty. It's a very satiny ribbon. Let me cut this off just real quick. All right, let's get started. I'm going to angle the camera down just a little bit so you guys can watch me as I make bows on the Easy Bow Maker. Now, if you have a Bowdabra or some other bow making tool, learn how to use it. You don't have to run out and buy one of these. This is just my favorite, but it's the only one I've ever used because it's the one that my grandmother gave me. So I'm a little biased with that. So let's start with our 2.5 inch wired ribbon on the bottom. And I am going to make a round bow with this. I often take my ribbons and just drop them on the floor in one of my plastic buckets because it just makes it easy. Hey Tammy, good morning. I hope you guys had a great weekend. This is really pretty ribbon. It's got florals, it's got some little cotton balls on it. Super cute. You got to get some new scissors, Becky. Get these, they're great. They're inexpensive, super sharp. I like them better than my Fiskars, but I think I got a bad pair of Fiskars. Let's measure out our first tail. This is a canvas ribbon. It's a really nice weight. Got a good wire in it. I'm going to make my first loop 6 inches. And twisting it over. Well, hello, Teresa. I'm so glad you caught me live this morning. I go live every Monday at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time because I am in South Carolina. You can catch me here. You can also catch my replays of Bow Making Mondays on my YouTube channel. I would love for you to do that. Peggy's first time that you are here as well. I'm so glad. Okay, 6 inch loops. Push it down in the middle. And I'm going to cut this one. You will notice I cut my tails on a knife's edge. It's just my thing. It's easier. It's just how I do it. Teresa says she lives in Georgia. Guys, where is everyone else from? Georgia is my neighbor. Just right across the river. So here is our first layer. You notice that I have 2 loops on one side, 1 loop on the other, and 2 tails on the other. I call this my odd and even. Some people call it a funky bow. It's like a funky bow. It's super cute. Oh my goodness. Hello, California, Washington, Florida. I'm so excited you guys are here. Good morning, Michigan, Barbados, in Alabama, England. That is exciting. That is so exciting. I wonder what you guys think of my accent. You're probably like, where is that girl from? Good morning, Missouri, Indiana. Welcome, Gloucestershire. Welcome. All right, so this is a solid. It is a satin ribbon, and this is one of those ribbons that the wire is not super great, but it is very pretty. I love the sheen that it has, so we're going to add it in anyway. It's going to be supported by this really thick, good wired ribbon underneath it, okay? You love my accent. Oh my goodness. I definitely have one. Okay. I'm going to drop it on the floor. Guys, the puppy she's being a good girl. I think she had her first birthday on the 15th of this month. I think she's kind of coming out of that puppy stage just a little bit. Good morning, Sylvia. All right, so let's do our same pattern. I'm going to twist this ribbon over completely. This reminds me of the gingham ribbon that I have. That is so stinking cute. It's just really thin. And it doesn't have a whole lot of wire to it. What bow maker am I using? My goodness. What bow maker am I using? This is an easy bow maker. You can find them on Amazon. If you go to the link in my profile, you will see a link to my Amazon storefront. You can go check that out. It has all of my wreath making tools in it. All right, let's do 2 loops over here. Pushing it down, and I'm going to cut my tail. So this ribbon would make a beautiful contemporary bow. A lot of wreath makers are making more modern contemporary wreaths with a really pretty floppy bow on a very simple wreath. This kind of ribbon would be gorgeous for that. I might have to try it out. I've never done it that way before. You have an easy bow maker, but mine looks big. Yours looks bigger and the dowels are loose. Yes, so this one, my grandmother gave me this easy bow maker, y'all, 15 years ago. This is old school, so it does look a little different than the ones that you can find now on Amazon and the other stores. If your dowels are loose, get a mallet or a pair of scissors and just whack the heck out of it, okay? You got to keep putting them back in there. Look at this. This is so pretty. So this is got a little bit of a sheen to it. It's got some silver metallic thread shot through. It's very, very pretty. I love the colors. Really, very pretty. It's a 1.5 inch wired ribbon. All right, let's twist it around. Very satiny. Cut my tail. Thanks, Tammy. Tammy says tap, tap, tap on the screen to help send this video out to more people who would love to learn about bow making. All right, let's push this down in here. Now, both of these ribbons that I've got are very satiny, very silky, very soft. So you got to kind of be a little bit gentle with these two. Keep pulling my loops out to where I want them. There we go. Thanks for following me. I see lots of you are following. I appreciate that. I love sharing wreath making tips and tricks with all of you guys. Okay, one more loop on this side, and then we're going to add the focal ribbon on top to really give it a pop of color. I'm spreading my loops out to where I want them, because it just makes it easier in the end. All right, so let's go back to our focal ribbon, and I'm going to pop one loop on top of all of this. Twist that ribbon until it is completely over. Let's just do one looper on the top. those tails out. So this is what we've got. All layered up. All of the loops are put where I want them. Looks like this on the side. Now let's finish it off. I'm going to grab my zip ties. These are my favorite. These are my little Goldilocks zip ties. I love them the most. And this is bind wire. It's in my Amazon storefront. I love this stuff. It is simply wire wrapped in paper, but it allows me to cut it the length of what I want it to be. If this was going on a wreath, I would just use a pipe cleaner behind it. But because I sell bows separately, I like to put bind wire on the back of them. Oh yeah, you got it from my page. Thank you, Ayana. I appreciate that. All right, bind wire. Slide it behind all of that ribbon. I have a free bow making tutorial for those of you who would love to learn how to make bows. I teach you how to make it the easy way on the Easy Bow Maker. You can find that bow making tutorial by going to the link in my profile. I'm going to pop that out. So here's what it looks like on the back. I got too many phones up here, y'all. Here's what it looks like on the back. Going to make sure my bind wire is nice and even on both sides. Shimmy that zip tie over a little bit. And I'm going to tighten it down. Uh-oh. Pull it back over. There we go. Just like that. I cut the zip tie off with the flat side of my pliers or my wire cutters. I think they're called pliers. I think they're called pliers, y'all. But I call them wire cutters. My board is an EZ Bow Maker. You can find it in my Amazon storefront. Good morning, Amber. Welcome. Guys, thank you for helping out each other when they have questions. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate you. Sometimes the comments get to going so quickly I can't keep up. So I appreciate your help. Good morning, Kathy. All right, so bow number 1. You pull these loops evenly around. Very pretty, very grand millennial. No. Gosh, what's the word? Is it grand millennial? Is it like the mixture of the grandma style with the chintz? Love it. Love it. So these ribbons, all of these ribbons today came from, make sure I get it right, Floral Supply Syndicate. They sent me ribbons all coordinated together. That's awesome. And you can purchase from them if you were a wholesale buyer. That means you have your business license. But listen to me. If you are selling, you need your business license. So do the right thing. Go ahead and get it. Oh, good. You're going to get my free bow making tutorial. Awesome. Are there different sizes for the boards? This is the old school one. I know the ones that they have now are a little bit bigger. So maybe that's what you're thinking. All right, let's get started. Let's do the lemons and the bumblebees. Super cute. See, she had them all like put together for me. Her name is Michaela. I think her name is Michaela. Thank you, Michaela, for sending me beautiful ribbons to play with. All right, let's check out the lemons. I love lemons. It's kind of fun to redecorate your kitchen just a little bit in the summer with lemons. Oh, this is good ribbon, y'all. This is a 2.5 inch wired ribbon. It is canvas with the lemons printed on top of it. Really, really nice. I love the green edging. The name of the company is Floral Supply Syndicate. So y'all go check them out. She also sent this really pretty ombre, which is a satin ribbon with just a little bit of wire. Now, I wish I had more wire or more sturdy wire, but it would be beautiful made into one of the modern floppy bows. Kelly says she's kind of over lemons. I think they're cute. Listen, when I was a little girl in my mother's kitchen, when wallpaper was the thing, wallpaper and wood paneling and Harvest Gold appliances, that was my childhood. Anybody else? Mama had the sweetest strawberry vine wallpaper in our very teeny tiny kitchen. So I love strawberries too. So this is, it's satin, but it's thicker. It's got a good wire, making me happy here. Cute little daisies with bumblebees. Kind of like it. Anybody else have Harvest Gold appliances growing up? Am I really dating myself, y'all? I know I'm not the only one. All right, so let's start by cutting our diagonal cut. It's a knife's edge cut. Jamie says yes. Jamie had avocado Harvest Gold appliances. Yeah, girl. Okay, let's do another round bow, but let's make it a little bit smaller. Kay said she had olive green. Corinne says yes, with dark cabinets and yellow countertops. Yes, girl. The olive green, yeah. Listen, my mother, a couple of years ago, the children wanted to do fondue. So I have a fondue recipe if you want it, for chocolate fondue. And I asked my mother if she had a fondue pot, because I remember from my childhood her having one. She sure does. It is avocado green and it works great. So there's that. Mimi says she had Harvest Gold appliances. Yes, yes, yes. All right, I'm putting down my first tail. Now this, because of the print on this ribbon, it is thicker, and you're gonna have to like crush it down to get it in between the two dowels, okay? I'm gonna crush it down, and then I'm twisting it completely over. This bow is going to be a little bit smaller. So let's make our loops 5 inches, crushing it down. So if I was using this as a focal ribbon and I wanted to come up with some different ribbon pairings or patterns to go with it, I would look for a maybe like a Kelly green buffalo check. That would be super cute. Maybe some black and white stripes, because everybody loves black and white stripes. Of course, a yellow. I'm trying to think of what else I would use. I always like to pick a focal ribbon, a solid, a plaid or a stripe, or both, and maybe a polka dot. Oh, a polka dot, that'd be super cute. I really like the Kelly green on the outside of this ribbon. I'm gonna do 2 5-inch loops on each side. Guys, what would you choose to pair with this lemon? Tell me. Is there something between the dowels that you are pushing the ribbon into? So the dowels are connected to the wooden board. They're like inserted into the wooden board. And when I put my ribbon in between the dowels and twist it and push it down, it kind of locks it in place and it holds it there while I am working. Oh, Jessica says purple. That would be cool. That'd be really pretty. Do you see I'm pushing my ribbons down? And it's kind of making tension that holds it in place. All right, let's spread these around. I like to have one going this way, and this way. Tammy says a raised stitch ribbon. Tammy, you know I love me some raised stitch. That was the college boy. Hey everybody, that was my college boy wanting to know what's going on, and I have to call him later. Sorry for the interruption. Everyone always calls me while I am on a live. It never fails. All right, let's come in with, it's really pretty ombre. Isn't that really pretty? I think I'm gonna let's do the bumblebees next. 1.5 inch. It's a satin, but it's pretty thick. Very cute. Okay. It's coming down. I like to separate my ribbons just a little bit. This is going to be a little dark. And then we'll lighten it up with the yellow on the top. Pushing it down and twisting it over. You really want to make sure that you get your ribbon twisted all the way over because it just makes a prettier bow. Makes a prettier loop. I'm going to do 2 loops on both sides of the dowels on this, for this ribbon as well. Pulling it down. I'm holding it in the middle as I pull it down. All right, so here we go. So here is what we have so far. Just like this. Let's come back in with this really pretty ombre ribbon. So this time last year, I was getting ready for my college boy to graduate high school. It was a wee bit stressful. Anyone have a grandchild or one of your kiddos that are graduating high school this year? We're praying for you. It was a wee bit stressful. I didn't know if he was going to make it through, y'all. But he did. He pulled it out. Sometimes school is just really hard for some of our children. But now he's doing really well. Thank goodness. I'm going to do 3 loops of this top ribbon. Oh, someone has a granddaughter graduating. How exciting. This is a really pretty, very satiny. The wire is not that great, but it would make a really great loopy, kind of droopy bow on a modern wreath. Oh, yay. Marianne said her grandson just graduated. He hated school, but he got straight A's. That's fantastic. Mine hated school and did not get straight A's. Ginger's grandson just graduated or is going to be graduating soon. so here's what we got. Let's finish it off. First, I'm going to cut some bind wire. Love this stuff. It's my favorite. It comes in different colors. You don't have to get green. Green's just what I like. You can find it on Amazon in my Amazon storefront, which is linked in my profile. If you can't quite figure out where the heck that is, just send me a direct message here on TikTok, or if you're watching on Facebook, I know it's kind of hidden. Just leave a comment and I'll come back and help. I had to go to Walmart this morning, y'all, and I got shampoo on my shirt and I smell like roses. Wow. Tammy says, your daughter, the police officer, is receiving a life-saving award for saving a baby. Oh my goodness. That's fantastic. I know you are so proud, girl. You tell her that we appreciate her. Thank you, Linda. Linda says she really likes my shirt. This came from Peach Marketplace. You can find them linked in my profile. My favorite t-shirt company. I have tons of their t-shirts. It's like my uniform. When I taught kindergarten, we always had these really cute t-shirts that we would wear for like every occasion. I can't wear my kindergarten t-shirts anymore. So now I'm on the mission to find lots of flowery t-shirts to wear. And Peach Marketplace can hook you up. Is this the same width ribbon? Actually, no. It started with a 2.5. And the other two ribbons are 1.5 inches. Next year, your grandson graduates. That's amazing. Oh, you bought my t-shirt. Yay! Thank you so much. So Peach Marketplace, where I get my shirts from. They are a family-owned business near Atlanta. Just the next state over. I have bought from them for years. And everybody likes a cute t-shirt, right? And my earrings kind of match. I'm on the hunt for some fun earrings. All right, guys, so here is our next bow with our lemons that really did stand up really well. When you have a ribbon that is a little bit thinner, the wire is a little bit thinner, and you're worried about it making a really pretty loopy bow, put a stronger, thicker bow behind it, and it kind of holds it up. Okay? And this would look really, really pretty on a grapevine. Life is Good is a great place to buy t-shirts. I totally agree. I have a couple of those too. Okay, so last one. Again, all of these ribbons came from Floral Supply Syndicate. They sent me a catalog, which makes me so happy. I love catalogs, just to sit and look through things. Shopping online is amazing, but there's just something about holding it in my hand. You know what I mean? Linda says she has too many of those. Too many of what? Tell me about it. Oh, t-shirts. Oh, the puppy. She's scaring me. All right, guys. Let's make a mermaid ribbon. My little girl is going to love this. So we have a 2.5 inch mermaid iridescent shimmy ribbon. Really cute. Susan says she loves a catalog. I do too, really. Another really good place that will send you catalogs is Pioneer Wholesale. You have to have your wholesale license, but they have a great catalog to look through. We also have another ombre ribbon. That is really pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? I remember looking through JCPenney catalogs? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So much fun. So this is kind of like a grow gain ribbon, but it's got a really good wire, which, you know, makes me happy. Let's do a different style. I'm going to do a simple loopy bow with tails. Let's get started with our pretty mermaid scale. Sorry. I scared the sleeping puppy. At least she's not jumping up on my lap today. Okay, let's do a 12-inch tail. One of the best things about this bow maker is there is a ruler on it. Some of the other ones may have rulers too. I don't know. This is the only one I've ever used because my grandmother gave it to me. I'm going to pull the tail towards me and just tuck it up under the table. Twisting that ribbon completely over. Let's do 5-inch loops. Pushing it down, you gotta smush it between the dowels and then twist it over. Yeah, Tammy, it is an iridescent ribbon. It's really pretty. Perfect for a fun, like if you had a really cute mermaid sign to go on a wreath, this would be adorable. Joyce is asking, can I just order the catalog? I am not sure. I would love for you to reach out to them. They are on all the social medias. Floral Supply Syndicate. Someone says that none of her bow makers have rulers and she uses her mat. Gotcha. Yeah, I've always just used this. I come from a lot of crafty people. 2 of them are my grandmothers. They always were making and sewing and quilting and crocheting and painting. So I got a double dose. I've been painting lately. Furniture. Anybody painted furniture lately? It turned out good. It is not perfect, but it really makes me happy. Okay, let's pull this tail down, and I'm just using the first one to measure the second one. Yeah, this is really, really pretty ribbon. I'm going to tuck this up under my leg. Oh, someone says they need to paint furniture. It was a process, but it's really pretty. I was happy. In fact, one of my friends asked me to paint 2 end tables for her living room. So I need to buy some more paint and some more wax because it's the kind that you wax. All right, let's put down the solid purple next, and then we will add our ombre on the top. And maybe put another loopy loop of this on top of the whole thing just to tie it all together. Yeah, this is like the grosgrain ribbon that we all had when we were younger, but there's a wire. A good wire. Pushing that down. I'm going to bring this forward. Do I show how to make bows for those who don't have an easy bow maker? Well, I don't make bows without this machine because I have a little bit of carpal tunnel and I just cannot hold all of this ribbon in my hands without this little tool. So, unfortunately, I don't make them that way, but there are amazing wreath makers on TikTok and YouTube that can show you exactly how to do it. I call it YouTube University. You're welcome. All right, let's twist this. One more. I'm pushing down really, really hard in the middle, okay? I'm going to cut my tail. You notice I'm holding it in the middle really securely, and I'm going to pull these loops up and around to where I want. Oh my goodness, Mary, you just got your Easy Bow Maker and you haven't opened it yet. Get it out, girl. Christine is asking, is my focal ribbon always on the bottom? Not always, but sometimes. Do I sell my beautiful bows? You can find all of my bows in my Etsy shop. There is a link in my profile. You click the link and a page will pop up with all these little buttons. And one of them is visit the Etsy shop. So I'd love for you to go take a look at it. Okay, now, I don't think I'm going to use this. I'm going to save this for another project because I really like the way that is looking. I think that is so, so pretty. And I'm going to add another loop of the mermaid scale on top of it. That's really pretty. This is making me happy. Oh, Mary got a Bodabra for Mother's Day and you didn't like it. I've never used it. If you have a Bodabra, learn to use it. You don't have to choose these. You know, we use what we have. Oh, drat. I dropped my ribbon. Hold, please. Okay, I got it. So I'm going to finish this off with just a little bit of this gorgeous ribbon. Going to measure my tail down in between the dowels, push it down, smush it. Ooh, you found a bow maker at the thrift store for $4. That's awesome. Every time you go to make a wreath, you back off, like you're not confident in yourself. She's asking, has anyone ever felt like this? We've all felt like that. You just got to make it. And your first wreaths, they're going to be awful, but that's okay. You just keep going. You can always take it apart and redo it. Okay. But you have to learn by doing. I've got some tutorials I would love for you to take a look at. They're in my Etsy shop. Go check it out. It definitely came home with you, Jen. Yeah, I would have grabbed that sucker up and came home with it. Kelly is saying the more you use it, the better you get. That is the truth. Listen, the more you do anything, the better you get. People get really anxious about using that bush of beautiful flowers or using the ribbon, but you have to learn by doing. If you're not doing, you're really not learning. You can watch me all day, and I love for you to watch me. But if you want to learn how to do something, you just got to do it. And if you want to know where to buy ribbon, there's a link in my profile. Instant download. Do I have books that can be purchased and delivered to the home? No, but I do have an ebook all about greenery that I just finished. Love you to check that out. I'm getting lots of good feedback on it. It makes me so happy. All right, so here we go. Here's what we got. I'm going to finish it off. Put this over here. grab one more zip tie. Is the other purple ombre. It's very pretty. I just decided not to use it in this design because I was so happy with this purple going on. So I'm going to save it for a different project. You're welcome, Barb from Texas. I saw a live and there was a lady that was so rude. Oh, goodness. Maybe she's having a bad day. We all have bad days. Okay, straighten out my bind wire. Where do I get the green wire? Hello, Magnolia Design. Amazon. In my Amazon storefront, I'd love for you to click through the link and check it out. Ayana says, I'm a great teacher. Thank you. I had a lot of practice, y'all. I taught little people for a very, very, very long time. When I decided to go full-time on my wreath making business, I was teaching part-time preschool at a sweet church preschool that I loved. I loved the people that I worked with, but I knew if I could focus solely on my Etsy shop and my business, I could turn it from a side hustle into a full-time income. It was not overnight. It was not easy. I worked really, really hard, but I did it. And you can too. Okay, here we go. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Grab my just right zip tie. This is my favorite one. It was a blessing. It was such a blessing. And it was really stepping out on faith. All I had done my whole life was be a teacher. But I wanted to try something different. And we were able to make that happen. Okay. Underneath all of these bows. Y'all, I smell like rose shampoo. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Went to Walmart. I was looking through the shampoo. I picked one up and I held it against my shirt. And now I smell like roses. Thank goodness it wasn't something bad. Okay, let's tighten this down. A lot of people use floral wire for this step. I used floral wire when I first began to make wreaths, and I could not get it tight enough to make my loops pop, but a zip tie will work wonders. You can find the ones that I recommend in the link in my profile. All right, popping it off. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. So pretty. Shimmy it over to the middle. Again, there's a free bow making tutorial in the link. Go get it. Instant download. Okay, let's pull this little tail. There's a little tail up top, and I'm just pulling it up. I like to get my loops where I want them to be before I tighten everything down because it makes it easier. Okay. All right, here we go. Tighten it down. Ugh. The colors are so pretty together. All right, here's what the back looks like. I'm just going to give it a quick little twist. Just a couple, not a lot. Sassy and Sun says, you're making wreaths too, working on getting your Etsy shop set up. It is very therapeutic. Yeah, I know. I don't have time because I got other things going on and I have orders to make. I really just want to play in my florals. I just want to make pretty things. Maybe later in the week, I'll make pretty things. Just for the joy of making, you know? Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I am putting my fingers in the loops and I am tugging. It's tight because of the zip tie. They're not going to come undone. If you pull your loops out after you do your zip ties, you're not tightening it. Get tight harder. Tighten it really hard. It would be so pretty with dragonflies. Yes, Tammy. Oh, that's so cute. It is very therapeutic to play in the ribbons. That's adorable. That's so pretty. I love it. So cute. I think I might give this one to my little girl. She's not a little girl anymore. She's 12. She's like, I think she's grown. Adorable. All right, guys, I am signing off. I'm going to call back my College Boy to see what the heck he needed and get pictures taken of these and listed in my Etsy shop. I would love for you to go to my profile, click that link. You can find out where to buy beautiful ribbons just like these from Floral Supply Syndicate and get a free bow making tutorial. All the good stuff's hanging out over there. So make sure you do it. I'd love for you to follow along. That would make me so happy to know that you were there hanging out with me next Monday when I go live making some bows. These Bow Making Mondays and more are on my YouTube channel. So make sure you go check it out. 3 Little Greenwoods. You guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.